I'm Darryl Neer, CEO of Fauquier Habitat for Humanity. The biggest misconception about Fauquier Habitat for Humanity is that we give away homes. But the reality is, our families earn their homes. They go through a 15-month program of educational classes where they learn the ins and outs of being a homeowner. They invest 250 hours of sweat equity volunteering for Habitat for Humanity. But most importantly, they earn an affordable mortgage. They pay property taxes in the community in which they live. I mean, they are fully invested as part of our community and invested in the larger community that Fauquier Habitat for Humanity serves.
I'm from Marshall, Virginia, and I grew up in Fauquier County. I've spent a lot of time in Warrenton, Virginia as well. I have two beautiful, wonderful daughters who love to give me gray hair. They are 11 and 6. Once I became a mother, I started to experience the biggest challenges in my life because I was diagnosed with certain health issues. And those health issues prohibited me from being able to do things that other mothers could do with their children at that age. And then just becoming a single mother of two girls. We have a 2-bedroom apartment that we live in, so they're sharing a room. I felt like our future, we would be stuck before applying for Habitat. I didn't see too much of an out. With the market the way that it is, people like me who are on a fixed income, it's not for us. So therefore I would still be living in this 2-bedroom apartment forever. I feel like being a homeowner will affect my kids' future in the way of showing them that anything is possible. No matter what you're dealt with, you can go through it and come out on top. My message to Fauquier Habitat's volunteers and donors are please don't stop doing what you're doing. It's helping a lot of people, especially people like me. And I know that we're all appreciative of it. And this community needs a lot of people like that, especially with what's going on in the world. And to see how, they're just willing to help at no cost is huge.
My name is Elizabeth Rose, and I am the Director of Partner Programming and Services for Fauquier Habitat for Humanity. The families need to meet 3 criteria in order to partner with us. The first one is the ability to pay. So we want to make sure that they have financial stability to be able to afford a low-cost mortgage. They usually fall between 30% and 60% of the area median income, so low to moderate income, in order to qualify. Then there is need, so they need to show that they're in need of housing. So that can be whether their home is overcrowded, they're sharing with other families, it can mean their housing is substandard, or just too expensive and over 30% of their income. And so then there's the last one, which is willingness to partner, in which they partner with Habitat over a year to go through the programming and to contribute 250 sweat equity hours per adult in the family, building their home, working in the restore, in the office, and other opportunities to just give back and to have that buy-in.
Soy de Guanajuato. Bueno, soy de México, del estado de Guanajuato, y crecimos en Celaya. En Celaya crecí hasta los 17 años, porque a los 17 me vine para acá y aquí pues que hice mi segunda, pues la otra mitad de mi vida. Una de las grandes dificultades que hemos tenido fue que cuando me casé quise traer a mi esposa y a mi hija a vivir para acá, y pues fue bastante, fue mucho trámite, y por las cuestiones económicas pues también era un poco difícil de poderlos traer, y aparte también en el tiempo también no ganaba bastante, y por eso fue una de las más grandes dificultades que he tenido. Vivo en un townhouse, vivo en la parte de abajo, y tenemos un cuarto con lo que es un pasillo pequeño, y el cuarto no es tan grande, pero ni tan pequeño, ¿verdad? Al principio era pues no muy cómodo, pero era para los 3, y ahorita que pues mi hija ha crecido, pues sí, ya necesitamos un poco más de espacio. Mi sobrino fue el que me llevó aquí a aplicar a aquí a la iglesia que está aquí en el town de Warrenton. Me llevó a aplicar para Habitat. Pues tanto que nos afecten, no, porque yo creo que al contrario sería como un beneficio como familia, sería un beneficio y para ofrecernos un mejor futuro, tanto para nosotros dos como para mi hija y un mejor desarrollo familiarmente.
Pues me sentí emocionada, un poco nerviosa, porque pues es difícil, más que nada porque pues quieres saber si entras al programa o no. Entonces, cuando te dan noticia de que estás aprobado para poder comprar una casa, es una emoción muy, muy grande, que la verdad no sé cómo poder explicar, pero fue algo muy, muy bonito. Yo les diría que estoy muy agradecida, bueno, estamos muy agradecidos con ellos, porque sin ellos creo que mucha gente no podría tener casa propia. Gracias a todas las personas que nos han enseñado a construir, a saber convivir, a valorar cada cosa que ellos hacen. Yo de todo corazón les agradezco mucho.
So through homeownership, our families are able to achieve the financial stability that supports stability throughout their entire life. The families get to stay in one place and the kids get to grow up in one home, one school. They have higher graduation rates and better grades. They're more likely to go to college. There's better health for the entire family, physically and mentally, because there's not that financial stress weighing on them.
I'm originally from Washington, D.C., but I've spent about like 15 years in Virginia. I have 2 kids. I have 2 sons. One is Jeremiah. He is about to be 8 on Sunday. And then my other son is Matthew, and he's about to be 3 on the 25th. So I currently live in an apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment on the 3rd floor. So some of the challenges that I face is being a young mother, and then I don't come from, like, my mother and dad didn't raise me, so my grandmother and my sisters. So, it's just been a lot of struggles and back and forth. Well, I've always been like ambitious and always wanted to give my kids, a lifestyle that I didn't have and, a childhood they didn't have to recover from. So when COVID first started, I was actually transitioning from one house to another house, and we had to actually go stay with my grandmother in a smaller house, and being there every day, trying to work from home, with the kids being cramped up in the house and not being able to go out and do stuff, it was just a lot. At first, when I had got out of high school, I went to school and got my associate's degree in like medical administration, got some CNA licenses, medication aids, and then I took a break. I went back to school for psychology just because I had a passion with working, with the troubled youth. I'm super excited, they're excited just to decorate, just to have a place they can call home. We've moved around like 6 times, so this will be finally a place we can settle down, really decorate how we want, create the backyard how we want, and really be settled. One of the main differences is just that it's going to be mine. I'm not just pouring a bunch of money into somebody else's pockets. I'm actually, buying something that, that can grow equity into it and things like that. So it'll be like my own personal thing and not having to worry about signing a new lease, having to move, repack, rent increasing all the time. It'll kind of be set for the next 30 years and I'll be able to plan better and don't have to worry about, my renewal's coming up, I'm gonna be able to afford this and all that headache. Owning my own home to me will be just a blessing. I mean, my grandmother and them just bought their first house a year ago and she's 72 years old. I'm 26, so being that, I'll have a home, I'll have somewhere for my kids to call home and not have to, be moved around a lot will just be great. So my message is just to say thank you guys for all that you do behind the scenes. you know, coming after work just to, you know, be there for us so that we can get hours, we can learn about owning a home. And mainly just thank you for creating a program for people like me, other people to open doors, to accumulate wealth and build a better lifestyle for our kids.
We are so proud at Fauquier Habitat for Humanity of what we've been able to accomplish over this past 30 years. We've been able to build and repair over 56 homes in our service area. And when we repair a home, we provide that stability and hope for that homeowner as they move forward in their lives. But also, we've been able to build out so many opportunities recently. And that includes the establishment of a land trust that ensures that every home we build from this point forward is not only affordable for this homeowner, but for every future homeowner that purchases that home. It's that possibility that provides impact in the communities that we serve. With every dollar that you invest in Fauquier Habitat, you're building more than houses. You're building strength, dignity, and hope.